Now, this conflict in Syria hits close to home for families right here in the capital region, many of whom have been watching the news closely to learn the state of their home country and what their families have been living with, particularly over the last few days. Matt Markham spoke with a local man whose loved ones are in Syria right now. And Matt, I know he's more than fearful about his own family.
Yeah, absolutely, Liz. And he's hoping that the United States does get involved to help the countless innocent people who were attacked or killed, or worry about falling victim to violence themselves. While this conflict may be long and complicated in origin, a solution to some Syrians is simple. Just consider the people who are stuck in the middle. When you see so much violence and you know that your mother is right there and your family is right there, how do you cope with that?
Really very scared, under pressure. I'm afraid that one of the missiles is going to kill my mother and my sister. You know, my father and mother-in-law.
said.Albert was born in Syria and came to America in the 80s. He belongs to this church in Albany with other Syrians who watch as people of his Christian faith are killed in the country. Violence between rebels and the government has escalated to a boiling point. Is there hope that this will end? Is there thinking that it won't end peacefully?
There's hope that that would end, and actually every time you talk to them, they think it's calming down, but then it flares up again. And I think right now, they're very discouraged.
Albert's family is worried about the involvement of outside forces.
There's attacks daily in a lot of areas from the opposition that does not make the news. Fighters, Taliban from Afghanistan and Pakistan are showing up in Syria now. People from Chechnya are showing up in Syria.
But the influence Albert hopes for comes from the outside, too, his adopted homeland. The solution he wants does not include violence. He came to the capital district to get away from the sound of missiles. He wants to hear something else.
I just hope that the U.S. uses their power to come up with a peaceful solution to this, because I think there is a peaceful solution to this. But you need somebody like the U.S. to champion that solution.
Well, Mr. Albert speaks to his family in Damascus every day, and he really hangs on every ring on the phone line, hoping that somebody picks up. A missile fell about 100 yards from his mother's home, and his two nieces were at a restaurant recently under attack where 13 people died. And Liz, he says he doesn't know how they survived.
Just curious, Matt, what kind of government would he like to see in this country?
Well, you know, he would like to see a secular kind of government. He says that people over there are afraid of what could happen if the rebel forces take power, and use that as an avenue to pursue a state of radical Islam. Not to be forgotten, though, the regime that's in power right now is accused of using chemical weapons to kill, so they're not blameless in this either. And if you look at all the sides, no one is really blameless in what's happening there.
Well, we're going to continue to watch it play out for sure. And thank you, Matt Markham. There's also been